Here I am just exiting the transit station in Ottawa on my way to work, and as I exit, you will see that they have positioned a transit employee just standing there staring out at the darkened pathway, which is an alternate route that I sometimes take to go to work. And so they've positioned him there as a lookout person. And then as I come up closer toward the street, you'll see that once again, as I showed in that other recent video from last week, they've again positioned a person just to stand there on the opposite side of the street, just standing there holding a phone up and staring out at the street, and that's another CSIS lookout person who's been positioned there. If you saw that other video, you'll have seen how the Ottawa constable drove up right on cue and then spoke to the CSIS lookout person who was positioned in a similar area. And then that person was told to go along to the pathway and stand there in case I went that direction. And then the Ottawa Special Constable proceeded to drive up and park and just sit and do nothing along the route that they knew I would be taking if I took an alternate route to work. So again, here as I exit the station, you'll see just as I come up to look towards the street where I had intended to cross, they have this surveillance role player standing there. And again, just as before, right on cue, this time 2 Ottawa Special Constables drive up right on cue just after I come up to the area near the street. Obviously, they had been waiting in the area. And so after that, they proceed to go into the station. After that, I proceed down the street briefly, and then another constable pulls up next to me, and then at that point heads back toward the station. So I just wanted to look back to see what they were doing there. And of course, within the station, right on cue, again, they've set up another fake acting skit where they pretend to remove a number of actors who are just posing as vagrants. And so this is part of the theater that they regularly put on, where they pretend to do these things, pretend to remove vagrants. You'll notice that the people who they're pretending to remove were not causing any disturbance at all. They're just the one guy is just sitting there completely quiet. So it's all an act, and to have them show up right on cue again as I arrive. So they've been doing these same things for over 3 years now. And here's more evidence of what they do here. Just one more thing also, it's important to note that another reason why they do these things is because these people actually do so little work, and there's really no need for them to even be in their positions, that they literally have to set up these fake disturbances, and then of course they'll go to the city and say that we need more money for more constables, and we need more constables because there are so many disturbances. But you'll see how ridiculously fake this is, and how it's just all staged, and they just use a community-based agent. And it's similar to what the police do. The police do the same thing. They set up these fake crime scenes and then say we need more money and we need more officers, and it's all about creating this police state and getting more money deceitfully, and just conning people into giving them more money for doing nothing, and for deceiving the public and ripping off the public, and exploiting some vulnerable people as well with addiction problems, who they also use in many of these operations to pose oftentimes as panhandlers or as vagrants. So we'll see that here.
Tow truck with a bus. One of those mini buses. I'll show you from here. Yeah, they have this guy positioned along the path in case they go down the pathway. You can see that there. It's a transit employee. See how long he's I'll just show you. Yeah, they positioned him there. So let's see what's over here on this side here. They had him there another night too, that guy. So yeah, they got a couple of people just lingering. Yeah, they got a guy on that side of the street. I'll show you from here. So you see where the person's positioned next to the stop sign there, right? Just standing there, not moving. Oh yeah, they got the same thing as last time too, the guy there. See on the right? The guy wearing red there? And it looks like they got constables coming down here. Yeah, it's constables. 2 of them. Or police. So they waited till I came out. You could see the guy there, the lookout guy who's just standing there. And then police, no, constables, sorry, constables. And then another guy standing there across the street like last time. So 2 constables there just as I arrived. And I noticed they waited till I came through here so I'd see it. If I didn't, they waited specifically till I came right out there. If I would have went that way, he's standing there. You can see that's a transit employee. Now, what reason is he going to have that's the trail is completely dark, right? What reason does he have to be standing back there other than they've told him to? So if I go this way, you saw they have them, and then they have a guy on this side standing there. I'll show you here. I'll show you similar to what they had last week. Now, that's not a bus stop or anything. They've positioned him there because that's where I would cross the street, right? So you'll see it's the guy wearing red there. He's been positioned there, and then they have them drive out just as I arrive. Kind of similar to what they did the last time, except the last time they had them, maybe they've driven up there just to sit and wait. Because you got a guy there who's doing lookout there. He's not moving, he's just staying on the phone. And then this guy here, he's a transit employee. He's been told to stand there as well by the constables probably. So on this side here, no one else really. There's some people over there, not many. So I'll just show you from here. He's been told to stay there till I leave too. This guy here, who's lingering here, I'll show you here. Yeah, and you can see he's just staring out at the trail. They'll send more people to watch. I'll just show you here. So last night there wasn't much of anything here. Nor was there much on Monday night. So this is Wednesday. And so they had the constables there as I come out. But you'll notice I was positioned here at first when I came out, right? Look at him waving his hands around. Just acting. And so they waited until I came out to there so I would get a clear view of them driving up just as I arrived again. So you saw last week, similar situation where they had the guy standing there across the street. The constable went up, spoke to him, and then they positioned them on both sides. So this is what they've done again tonight. You'll see they had a guy positioned there. Okay, he's gone now. So, and then they have this guy here, and then they have the 2 cars. And he's been told to wait. I'll show you. He's been told to wait till I move on. Oh, the guy here? I'll show you here. They've positioned him there before too on a number of occasions when on the pathway, just to let them know if I do go down the pathway. Although you can see on the cameras where I'm going anyway, but that's how they set that up there. So as you can see, for over 3 years here, they've been tracking my movements. They have these people show up when I arrive. They didn't pull in here though. They just went down that way tonight, the 2 cars, because they don't actually do any work anyway. It's not like they're going to do any work if they come in here. They're just going to sit in the cars watching movies on their phones. Or this guy looks like another character too. It was around 10 p.m. when I got here. I think it's sit here still. And then here, let's show it from here. The guy who they had standing there looks like he's moved on now, but I think maybe they have him just waiting down the street there. We'll see. But last week actually was a very similar situation. So if I go this way, I bet you those 2 cars, or at least one of the constables, maybe is just parked there waiting again. On the left, let's just take a look. I'll just maybe walk down that way and take a look. Not much activity there. There's not many people there at all at the transit terminal. So let's give it a second here. Oh, this is all wet here. I'll just wait a second here. He's still there, that guy. You can see he's just standing there staring at the darkened trail with no one else there. And so on this side here, I just want to see if that guy moved up ahead. He might have. Okay, yeah, he's gonna wait there a while, that guy. Let's see down here. I don't really care if they're parked there. I don't think they are this time, actually, because it'd be too similar to what they did before. But it's possible. We'll see. Just want to see the time first. time it is. 10:08 p.m. Let's take a look from here. So I got a bunch of people down there, kind of positioned down there, it looks like. Straight ahead. Just gonna go take a glance here. I don't see that guy coming out from there. They just positioned him there. Not many people around there, though, as you can see. This might be another constable here. Let's see if it is. Could be. Yeah, it is, I think. That'll be 3 if it is. Let's see. Yeah, it's another one. 3rd one. The 3rd one there. So you saw 2 of them pull up as I initially came out, and then this one's driving up here as I go this way. So that's 3 special constables. Paid to harass and stalk people and stage fake events and lie about everything they do. So they're going to pull in there now. Looks like. And that was just as I turned this way to go out. See if we can get a shot of these cretins. So you see the timing, both directions where I go. They're showing up. They already had the 2 of them come here, so if there was any reason for them to be here, wouldn't they, the 2 of them, have stayed? Then those 2 pass, and then they send another one. Just want to see if I can get a glance here before I go. He's still back there, the guy. So they pulled up here. They're just going to probably sit in the car, because that's what they get paid to do, is sit in the cars doing nothing. And they've probably got a skit set up with some of the people there too. So if I go over to record, you'll see they'll have some of the people doing things just to let you know that they're with them as well, that they've been told if I record to kind of listen up for fake. You're going to hear these fake coughing noises that they make as well. You see he's still there. These contrived coughing noises. I got a little bit of extra time, so I'll just go over here and show you. This thing's not working. Let's see. Oh yeah, it looks like they moved away. Yeah, they did. They moved away. Oh no, they're here still. So. Okay, I'll show you from here. It's gonna be subtle here, so we can get a glance. Oh yeah, some fake thing with a vagrant probably again. Yeah, there's 2 there. Glance from here. Yeah. Nice mustache, buddy. Here they go. Let's go see what's going on. Here come the heroes to save the day, okay? B220519. Let's go see what the heroes are doing here. Let's go back up here. You got the 1970s mustache there. See, they all have to do these same things. They'll have to have the same, wear the same clothing. It's just like a hive mind, these people, man. I haven't seen these 2 before. But when I say that, I mean like they'll all grow like the same style of mustache. It's like they'll all wear the same clothing. It's almost like they have to do it. It's bizarre, but anyway. Like, there's no individuality among these people at all. They're just servants of the state, the useful idiots of the state. Let's see up here. Just want to see what they're going to do. It's maybe some fake incident with a vagrant. You'll see how they showed up there right as I went the other way, and then the other 2 went that way. So there's 4 of them showing up since I got here. Let's see where Mr. Freddie Mercury mustache went. Oh, they're not here. Where did they go? I thought they came up here, but I don't see them. Yeah, they only hire the best and the brightest for these positions, as you know. Oh, there they are. That's a fake. Some sort of fake situation over there. See, they set this up. This is some community-based agent who they have posing in a vagrant role, probably, most likely. Oh yeah, there's 4 of them there. So let's see if we can go up from here. There. Yeah, it's an actor. It's just an actor. This is what they do to try and deceive people into thinking that these people actually do real work. It's just an actor, you see. Nothing happening, as you can see, right? It's just all theater. So they've shown up just to stand here in front of these two fake vagrants. Sorry, from here. They have to do something to make it look like these people are doing work. Yeah, get your notepad out there, buddy. Write very detailed notes. Yeah, they set it up just so they could arrive, as you see as they got here. I don't recognize the two on the right. I may have seen that guy, the Asian guy, before. The female, I'm not certain. I don't think I've seen her. Although that could be that. I'm not sure if that's that Jackie. That might be her, I can't tell. That's one of the ones who they used to use semi-regularly. Yeah, Mr. Freddie Mercury mustache on the right there. Oh, they both kind of have that. You can see this is a real, they're really grilling them here. Giving them the one over. Check this out here. If I go around that side, get a better view. If I go around that side, they'll end the skit though. Watch. They'll end the skit if I go down here. Okay, I'm gonna go down here. Anyway, you get. I don't think I need to go around there. You get the point. It's just fake, some fabricated nonsense. They had someone call in a fake call, and then they had a couple of people playing vagrant roles. They're not. I don't even think they're vagrants or anything. They're just, as you can see, they're just sitting there docile. Not much communication even going on from what I could see. Oh, now he's shaking his head. Okay. There's the train there. So you'll see again how this just happens to coincide with my arrival. Funny how that's worked, where these things coincide with my arrival have coincided with my arrival for like 3 years here. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Let's see if I can get a brief. So they got two. I saw the other two come up. Maybe the other two came back around, but these ones came from that direction. So there's 4 of them there, maybe 2 in one car. Let's take a quick look at the street theater skit here. Yeah, they have to basically set up things like this to make it look like these people are doing work. So I mentioned that the last time. So of course, after mentioning that, they set another one of these acts up here. I'll just go and we'll get a bit of a look. They know that also when I record, you'll have a bunch of community-based agents kind of monitoring me to try and record me to make up some fake, slander thing. So I'll just go from there. See if they're still there. 10 seconds. Oh yeah, they're still there. Yeah. So yeah. These. See, they're just sitting there talking to them. Nothing. They're not removing them or anything. Nothing. Okay, watch. Yeah, right now, right? They're getting up. Watch. So the one's getting up to leave. Yeah, I think. Oh no, that's not Jackie. That one. No. It's a female who I don't recognize. Let's just listen in here. Watch. Notice the guy to my left, okay? Notice this guy here. Fake cop, okay? This is an actor, as you can tell. See, they're not removing him. They're just having him sit there. It's all an act. Just want to get them all on camera. Look, I get enough. I'm gonna go. It's just an actor, or somebody playing an act. It's a community-based agent, probably a drug addict as well. And maybe CSIS is going to give me free drugs for participating in the skit. As you can see, they're not removing him. They've just been told to probably run the skit until I leave. So you can see how their initial arrival corresponded with when I came out. And then another 2 of them came around to do the skit. they probably anticipated that I would come back up and get footage of them too. So you can see they're working hard as usual. They're just talking to the guy, not removing him, nothing. If he was causing a disturbance, wouldn't you be removing him or something? Or, you know, he looked pretty docile to me. He was completely calm. It's because it was all an act, okay? So there's your little bit of Masonic theater for the night. And that's it. Meanwhile, probably like 5 people trespassed while they were up there too. Probably walked right onto the property over there while they're up there working hard. Anyway, this theatrical performance was brought to you by Masonic Muppet Theater. Forcing his way through. See that? Trespass right there. Didn't pay. He just snuck into the station. Didn't pay. The guy there. Wearing the red. Where are the constables, right? No constables there at all. You saw what he just did. He just forced his way through without paying. Through the guy there wearing red. Now he's coming up here. Okay. So you saw that right there. I got it on camera. He just trespassed without paying the fare. Just forced his way through. And that's on camera too, but there's no special constables here. There's cameras all around here. So one of the surveillance cameras caught that for sure. He's coming up here, of course, this stalker now, after he trespassed and forced his way into the station without paying. He'll come out here, you'll see. And no... I got him on camera too. So there you go, constables. Why aren't you doing your job? You'll notice they were here the other night to perform a skit, and but when that happens, they're nowhere in sight. When real legitimate issues are occurring, they're nowhere to be seen. Okay? And I've seen that happen many times, and there's cameras all over here, so there's no excuse for them not to be here to deal with that. That's what they're paid for, and they're not doing their jobs, as you can see. Yeah, as soon as I show up, they can show up to perform one of these ridiculous skits. So the guy there, he just trespassed, forced his way through the turnstile there without paying, and no Ottawa Special Constables here or anything to do anything about it. Yet, again, let's note this, the moment I show up here, they're driving up in front of the place, as soon as I show up, okay? So that's how backwards and upside down this things are here right now, okay? That's how inverted and ridiculous they are. So they can dedicate time to showing up when I arrive with pinpoint accuracy for 3 years, but they can't be bothered with doing their jobs to deter people from trespassing or from vandalizing the property, which I've shown people doing as well, while a constable sat out in his vehicle doing nothing. There's a guy who also almost damaged those plastic gates. Well, he did. That guy there could have damaged it too. He forced his way right through without paying. And then he came up here and he's just gone. Looked like he just trespassed just to come up here, and now he's gone. Was that just so I'd see it? I mean, I wonder. You know? I don't see him now, so... No one else here at the moment, so... Just take note of that, okay? I just showed you again, and I've shown that many other times. I have footage of numerous other incidents of that happening, which I haven't uploaded, but just put that into context with what I show you with these people showing up right as I get here, pulling up to stalk me, following me down the street, parking and waiting for me to come down the street while doing no work. And then when you see somebody actually doing that, trespassing at the transit terminal property, they're nowhere in sight, despite the fact that there are cameras everywhere in these terminals monitoring everyone. So it begs the question, why are these people in their positions, right? I mean, what are they doing for real, like other than stalking people and getting paid to perform staged skits? Gonna turn on the pathway now. Let's see, transfer there, van. Oh, constable right on cue here, I'll show you. This is I'm about to cross, the constable pulls out. A31803 is the number. Special constable showing up just as I'm about to cross the street, right on cue. Showing up to stalk, and you saw there the acting and performance they put on last week. So that's what they do, is they stalk people and they perform ridiculous theatrical skits to deceive the public into trying to justify asking for more money for them to do nothing at their jobs. So there they are today. So yeah, that was timed, and they probably had them waiting just down the street there for me to leave work. They do that a lot. So anywho, there's one for this morning. Okay, look at this, right in the gutter, check it out. Same constable that was there the other night. Watch this, same ones. Watch right here. Okay, as soon as I come up the stairs, notice how it's timed, okay?
Notice how precisely this is timed. Literally the moment I come up the stairs to go to exit the transit terminal, immediately right on cue, the same 3 special constables who staged that fake acting skit in the previous video that I uploaded immediately appear. The exact same 3. And obviously it's set up so that they come down right in front of me so that I'll see them. And of course they have another ridiculous skit set up. But this one kind of surprised me because usually they aren't that brazen about it. But make no mistake, you can tell 100% that this was ridiculously fake and staged. And they had them show up, as you can see, literally the moment I came up the stairs, right on cue with perfect timing to stage this fake event.
Same ones from the other night, you'll see. If you don't think this is intentional, then yeah, there's Elton John with his mustache there. Same ones. Notice they walked right towards me. I think that's Jackie there, the one there, and that's Elton John. Let's see what the fake skit is tonight, folks. Now notice they walked out of there the moment I got here. Okay, the same 3 that were there the other night. That's Jackie, the one on the left there, and Elton John. Freddie Mercury. Watch this fake staged event here. That's Jackie, the one constable there. Fake. Look at this right as I get here. Okay, check it out. Same. Now you'll notice these were the same ones that staged the event the other night. Okay, I'll show you from here. It's a community. These guys here is with CSIS too. The bald guy. Watch. It's a fake intervention that they're staging. You'll notice they timed it right for when I came up the stairs, and they blocked the train for this. Constable Elton John, his name is Pope. His name is Pope. That guy there. This guy's with CSIS too, the bald guy, and that guy there as well.
Now, as this psychopath approaches me, you'll notice he repeats the usual pre-scripted lines saying, "Is everything okay? Is everything okay?" This is the same repetition, the same lines that they are told to repeat over and over again to people who they're targeting in these criminal harassment campaigns, because it implies already, before the person has even responded, that somehow there's something wrong, so that they can create these fake, ridiculous, unfounded mental health claims. So that's why they repeat the "is everything okay" line. You can hear police doing that all the time too, and they tell the people who they use in these criminal harassment campaigns to also repeat that same script over and over, saying "is everything okay," because it immediately implies that somehow something is wrong. And I hadn't even said anything to this individual as he approached me.
Why are you only... I'll stand where I want to. I'm not anywhere... I'm not anywhere in the way. I'm observing what's going on. I don't care. I'm just waiting to observe what's going on here, because I know what this is. So I'll just stand back here. I'm not in your way. I'm not anywhere in your way. Why do I need to leave? I'm not anywhere in your way. Well, I know what's going on here, and yeah, we know what's going on here. This will be online tomorrow. What's your name? Cameron?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you gotta head up, okay?
I'm not anywhere in the way. Why do I have to leave? I'm not interfering with anything. I'm observing, because I know what this is, that this is staged. That it's fake, and it's staged.
Sir, please, I'm being very respectful. You need to head
Excuse me? I didn't understand what you said. I heard you the first time you said that. I'm not interfering in any way. I'm going to leave.
Okay, sir, you need to head out. You've been asked multiple times. Please leave.
Okay, don't come close to me. You're aggressive and you're a psychopath. You fake incidents and you misrepresent your job. That guy there's with CSIS too. The bald guy, he's with CSIS too, or the RCMP.
Sir, come on.
This is a fake incident.
Come on.
Don't put your hands near me either, you fucking psychopath. See ya, Jackie. Nice fake event there.
Man, you just gotta head up, okay? Line's closed right now. If you want
There's
to
people upstairs. Why are you only... You notice he only comes towards me as I'm the only one...
Please respectfully head up and take the train. That's not important.
Okay. Notice these guys looking at me right away too. It's fake incident. I'm going. I told you I'm going. Just give me a second. It's the same three that were involved in the incident the other day as well. I'm just documenting that as well. Documenting it because it's a fake event that you've set up, and everyone online is going to see that this is fake, okay? No, you're not respectful at all. You're forcing me to leave, and you only came towards me. We know why. We know why, Cameron, okay? And Pope, the other clown, Pope was involved in the staged event the other night too, along with Jackie. It's all online. So we know what phonies and frauds you are. We know that you lie and stage fake events and misrepresent your jobs, okay? Fake incident. As you can see, they're not dealing with anything. The guy's just sitting there, just to document. They don't want it documented that they're staging this fake event here. So I'm going up. They also blocked off the train. I'm just showing you. They're not dealing with anything. Look, it's the same three who they sent the other night, and they sent them this morning to show up right as I left work too, to harass me at my workplace. Okay. And notice, he's not saying anything to this guy either. He doesn't say, or this guy here, because he's CSIS or RCMP, this guy here. Fake event. Staged. Same three constables they sent on Friday to stage that or last week. Notice, they're doing nothing. The guy's just sitting there, right? Just watch. Okay, I just want you to see this. He's just sitting there, notice? I'll just document that. Okay, he's just sitting there. You can see. There's no incident. It's all staged. They staged it intentionally. And the one guy, the bald guy there, is with CSIS or RCMP. Staged event. This is all these people do. They stage fake events. And I know what it is. Okay, I've been. No, it's a staged event. I know what it is. Okay, I'm leaving now, so don't worry. Don't worry, Cameron. You don't have to be a bully and a thug anymore, Cameron. Okay. Yeah, have some compassion when you're staging fake events to shut down transit intentionally. These people are an embarrassment, and they're Freemason criminals too. Freemason criminals who attend the same lodges as pedophiles, okay? That's what Freemasons are. They're criminal psychopaths. See you, Cameron. You'll be online today. Fake staged event. OC Transpo setting up staged events to shut down transit intentionally. That's what occurred there. That's Jackie, and the other guy, the constable who looks like Freddie Mercury, his name is Pope. That guy. Now you'll see for certain that those were the same three that were in the video that I just put out last week. And you also saw them show up as soon as I left work today. So normally I don't have any interaction with them, but the guy was coming up to me specifically, trying to get me to leave, and I wanted to get the footage to show you that it's fake. And you could see nothing going on there. Totally fake. Okay? So that's all it is. And that's Jackie, that female. At first I thought it wasn't her. That's definitely her. That one who they've been using to stalk for like 3 years now. And that guy's name is Cameron. And the Elton John guy, his name is Pope. Exact same three who they used to stage the fake event last week that you saw in the video. So let there be no doubt. And they shut down the train, and you could see nothing was going on. They're just sitting there staring at the actor. And you hear that woman, she was told to get into a confrontation as well when she heard what I was saying. I don't usually say anything about it, but couldn't help it there. So, and you could see he was trying to make you gaslight, to try to, he came directly to me right away because he knew I was recording it. And now I can't record how long. Now it's going to be done once I come out of here. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. So that's Jackie. I don't remember her last name. And then the other guy is Pope, and that guy is Cameron. And they're criminals who stage fake events to shut down transit intentionally. Everything they do at their jobs consists of lying. And that was a community-based agent who they got to shout that stuff about have some compassion. You've seen these things a million times. And they prey on empathy. So that's, of course, what she's going to say is have some compassion for what? An actor who's sitting there while they all stand around him and do nothing? Okay, anyway, see who these people are. So thanks for the footage there. Normally I don't have any interaction. So B2 20294, B2 20519, and the other one is B2 2. Yeah, make your way down there to deal with that fake skit, buddy. Make your way down to deal with that stage play they got going on there. B2 20297. That woman was a community-based agent who was told to document my reaction as well. So I have my reaction all recorded anyway. So whatever slander they try to do, that's fine. So we'll go up here. Yeah, they set that up there. And they shut down the train for that too earlier, delaying it intentionally. So you'll notice it was the same three constables who they sent to. So let there be no doubt, that was staged. And why would that woman even care about what I was saying anyway? It was none of her business. She was told to butt in and try to gaslight. Have some compassion. Have some compassion. The guy, it's an actor sitting there while four of them gather around him, and they were told to set it up. So you'll notice after the video I posted yesterday, they got a ton of stuff today set up here with the police and drug trafficking. That's Dan Rogers and CSIS setting up another ridiculous skit with the Ottawa Special Constables. That'll be online today.
The woman wearing the red jacket who started yelling at me was one of the community-based agents who they always use to surround the area and attempt to provoke an argument if the subject of their harassment skits says anything openly about the event being staged. CSIS, the RCMP, and the Ottawa police have endless amounts of paid liars and false witnesses at their disposal who they routinely utilize to attempt to fabricate false reports and create slander, which is used to attempt to discredit any of the honest people who expose the corruption of these criminal psychopaths in public service positions who are used to stage these pre-planned skits. This scowling psychopath who was on the train standing next to them as the skit began is most likely a plain-clothed RCMP officer or a CSIS agent. It seems likely that he was the one who orchestrated the skit, and you will notice that he seemed to pay more attention to me than to the actual supposed incident that they had set up. If it had been a real incident and he had been concerned in any way for the well-being of the person who the constables were surrounding on the train, why would he be continually looking at me for almost the entire time? This is not the way someone would react during a legitimate emergency. This individual, who I believe had been sent to orchestrate the skit, as well as the other transit employees on the train, were continually looking at me, while showing virtually no concern for the actor who had been sent in to set up this skit with the constables. It is quite likely that this RCMP or CSIS agent had some type of small recording device or was wearing a wire, so that he could record my reaction to the incident by cutting and editing it to create further slander that they could use to try to justify continuing their over 4 years of stalking and criminal harassment against me. Ordinarily, I do not have any interactions with these criminal psychopaths when they are sent to set up these skits to harass me. But on this occasion, I had no choice but to respond when Constable Cameron was sent to recite the usual, "Is everything okay?" line, knowing fully well that I was recording and documenting the incident. It is to be noted that literally everywhere I go, CSIS and the RCMP surround me with paid stalkers and community-based agents, some of whom they have enlisted to take part in the harassment campaign by using slander, and others who are criminals involved in the drug trade. It is also important to note that this event took place the morning after I uploaded a video on my main channel, controlling the narrative, speaking about the clear and provable involvement of the RCMP and CSIS in facilitating the drug trade in Canada. This also seems to be retaliation against me by the aforementioned criminals who know that everything I said in that video is true and cannot be refuted by them.